Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and welcome to Reggae Boyz commentary. Well, it's the end of a day, end of a month, end of a year, and even the end of a decade. Time travels fast, doesn't it? Well, the future is quite an intriguing one, isn't it? Especially for the national team, the Reggae Boyz. A FIFA date is approaching, the March FIFA date. There's also another one in the June window. And then World Cup qualifiers kick off August 31, 2020. You can literally count down the days now towards the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Reggae Boyz fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What is your goal for this national team in 2020? Which new faces would you like to see in the program? Your hopes, your dreams, your expectations. The first thing that I believe should be achieved in this calendar year, a goal that we should try to achieve, is stay in the top 6 in the CONCACAF region. Now, some people might say, well, we're 4th already, so we're in cruise control. Not necessarily. Central American teams are playing against each other even on non-FIFA dates, and they will continue to move up in the rankings once they get favorable results. A clean sheet in a draw or a win. And those points, those quality points, continue to add up, and people keep pinching away and chipping away. We've slipped from 3rd to 4th at the end of this year, and now going into 2020, we have to maintain the top 6. Panama is coming, Honduras is coming, El Salvador is coming, and Canada are coming. We need to stay in the top 6. If we don't, we know the serious consequences. We will not be fighting for an automatic World Cup berth. The most we can get is a playoff, and we have to play 20 odd games just for that to happen. We can't let it slip. We cannot let this slip. So, what do we need to do? In the March FIFA window, we need to ensure that we can play an opposition that we can beat. Whether it is Cuba, Cayman Islands, Grenada, St. Lucia, an opponent that we can beat. Although you're looking at the opposition and saying it's not necessarily the most competitive of fixtures to prepare for World Cup qualifying, let us first achieve the objective of staying in the top 6. Once we achieve the staying in the top 6, the June window of games, we can look at playing a more competitive opposition. A Nigeria, a Brazil, somebody competitive. And that would be fantastic. That's what we need to do. Now, heading into World Cup qualifiers, saying that we do finish in the top 6 and we're in the hexagonal round. The next thing from there is to decide, well, who are we going to use? Who are the players that are going to lead us to Qatar in 2022? Well, I have a list of some players that I believe should be part of the player pool for World Cup qualifying. Rolanda Aarons, Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, Ricardo Henning, Jamie Lawrence, and Nico Brett. Those are the 6 players that Jamaica needs to have part of their player pool for World Cup qualifying. Reggae Boyz, is there any other player that you believe should be part of this pool? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And this list doesn't include recalls, players that already have international appearances but just have not received a national call-up in a while. Like, I personally believe that Dwayne Miller should be part of the trio of goalkeepers alongside Andre Blake and Amal Knight. Those are the 3 goalkeepers I would have part of my pool. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't call back a Gareth McClary or a Theo Robinson. If they prove their consistency in the Championship and League 2 respectively, I'm all for a recall. I'm not saying put them in the starting 11. I'm saying having them in the 23 is not a bad idea, especially against certain oppositions. Theo Robinson on Central American soil will work his socks off for the team. You need a character like that in away fixtures that can regain position, lay off the ball to a Shamar Nicholson and put the ball in the back of the net. You need those workhorses, and Theo Robinson has the potential to do just that. It's 0-0 at the office. Honduras is parking the bus against us. 93rd minute stoppage time. You need somebody that can cross the ball in the box, and it's a corner kick. You don't have Kemar Taxi Lawrence. You put in Gareth McClary, whipping the cross. Shamar Nicholson heads the ball into the back of the net. Just key assets that we need. We have to think about yellow card suspensions, injuries as well. Adrian Mariappa and Damien Lowe, they should be our centre half partnership. And the understudy you're talking about Michael Hector. But then you have to throw in Ricardo Henning in the mix to add some steel. Jamie Lawrence to feast his eyes to professional football at that level. Those are individuals that I feel can make the telling difference if Jamaica is to go on to Qatar, or if it's going to be another World Cup qualifying campaign, a 6th to be specific, without qualification for the World Cup. Reggae Boyz fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary.